What's going on, world? It's your boy Bryson Paul, and journalist. This is 50, Dallas Observer, Source, you name it. I've probably written for it already, and I'm out here at Boss Talk on the Rooftop with Bryson Fowler.
What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler with Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Today I have the greatest honor of introducing one of the world-known journalists, Bryson "Boom" Paul. What's up, bro? How you doing, family?
What's going on, man?
It's not very often I get to reintroduce myself to myself.
Man, right.
So how's everything going, man? I hope the Boss Talks scenery is up to your liking. But
man, this is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing out here.
It's just cold.
I feel blessed. I'm glad we came out here with jackets.
Right? I got this thin little blazer on. I'm over here tripping. So usually we bless the bottle, and then we spark up some cigars. So let me go ahead and bless the bottle. Yep. And then, have you smoked cigars before?
Nah, this will be the first time. What?
Okay.
This will be the first time.
I'm gonna let you pour that.
All right.
So, usually, I give a little tidbit on how we do the cigars, right? We got a cut. I like the V cut. It's a little smoother pull. You don't have too many of the tobacco coming loose into your mouth whenever you smoke it. So let's go ahead and grab that one.
All right. Don't go like.
Yeah, you just smell good. Smell the tobacco. Usually, I
feel rich already.
Hey man, you get it. You get it. Somebody that gets it. I like somebody that gets it. So we're gonna light it up real quick.
All right, you want to do mine?
No worries. Hey, pull that end off for me.
All right. This end, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
See, I told you we don't know we don't do this shit. You should have told me to pull this off early.
Man, we rocking with it.
Right.
So usually you want to try and get a even smoke all around puff while. So puff it, don't inhale. See, don't inhale, don't do that. You inhale, you're gonna be messed up, you're gonna be choking and spitting.
Right.
But you puff, swish around in your mouth a little bit, blow it out. There you go, right there. So what I know is that you have like a variety of platforms that you write for. You have the Dallas Observer, you have the Source magazine, and you have recently This Is 50. Right?
Well, I've been doing This Is 50 for like 3 years now.
Really?
4 years. Yeah, as a correspondent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Man, what's that like?
Working for him or just doing interviews with him? I mean, it's a blessing, man.
Because is he as crazy as he come off as? Because he's funny on his platforms. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's like really him or it's
really him. Like what you see is what you get with him, but like he not as like mean and everything like everybody make him out to be, unless you either owe him money or you do him wrong or do somebody he love wrong. Then you get the Curtis Jackson.
Right. You're a businessman.
Right. But no, it's been a blessing, man. I can't even complain. Like I interview celebrities. I've interviewed some of my favorite celebrities off the platform, and it's granted me a lot of opportunities, so I can't complain. I mean, shout out to Tavia. She the one that got me there, and we've been clicking ever since. She like a big sister.
That's what's up. Sometimes you gotta have those right connections, man.
Man, networking is important, especially in this. Boy, networking is too important.
Say that. So when you're networking, how do you go about, like, is it strategic or is it just like You just happen to be in the right place at the right time.
It's really just organic. You just gotta, you and that person that you're networking with gotta hit it off. It's like, just don't come off fake with them. Just be as authentic as yourself as you can be.
Right.
And it'll get you a whole lot further than being fake or coming at somebody with an angle.
Right.
Just, man, have the skill and talent to be where you need to be, but make sure when you meet somebody, you come as your genuine self. They can read that you fake off the bat. So.
Facts. So Bryson, can I call you Bryson?
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate that.
Can I call you Bryson?
You can call me Bryson, bro. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yo, that's love. Hey.
You don't get too many of those.
You know what I'm saying? So, you got this 50, so you go to the Dallas Observer, right? We're in Dallas. Like, this is where you reside now, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So how'd you come to journey to Dallas? Are you from Dallas or?
Nah. Well, I was working for the LA Weekly in LA. Mm-hmm. I was writing for them. I did some pieces there, and then one I did was Nipsey Hussle's obituary.
Oh wow!
And then that led to me getting featured on Entertainment Tonight, and then got me to Dallas pretty much. Got me out here in Dallas, reporting on the hip hop scene out here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, what was your thoughts when you first got to Dallas?
People can't drive. Y'all NASCAR out here for real,
bro. You either go faster than the speed limit or get out the way.
Man, y'all be having accidents out here. I'll just look and be like, how did you even do that? Like, how did you end up flipped over on the opposite side of the freeway?
Because the out of towner was moving too slow. I'm gonna tell you, because y'all using your signals and
I can see why y'all need full cover insurance out here.
Yeah, like, man. Yeah, you gotta come all the way with it. Get out the way,
man. And then y'all hit them and be mad, and hop out the car and be mad at them that you hit them.
Get out of the way. I wouldn't have hit you if you was not in my way. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault.
No, it's not how it works. It's not how driving works. But I mean, it was at first when I first got here. Like, obviously the weather was crazy. I saw 2 tornadoes at one time. I was like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work out. But after a while, I started understanding the politics out here, start getting the lay of the land, and the gas prices and housing. I was like, oh, I'm never leaving. I'm cool.
Right. We're still lower than where you came from.
Way lower. Way lower.
You're trying to send some of your Californians back because you're bringing our prices up. So they're like, come on, man.
Nah. Y'all, no matter, it would take 10 years for y'all to get to them prices, just to even get close to them prices.
But see, it looks like it's moving that way, though. That's the crazy part.
It's a lot of opportunity in Texas.
Yeah.
It's a lot of opportunity.
So now we're going to the Dallas Observer, right? So what all do you do with them?
Write about music, culture. I'm trying to tap into everything out here. So I want to eventually move into writing about politics, writing about, breaking news, whatever I can. But right now it's just music, sports, and food, probably most likely leading into foods. So
you're into a little bit of everything in Dallas. Like me, myself, I have a roofing business, construction business, and a tax business. So if I was trying to get like a write-up on me, what would I have to do that?
It would have to make sense. For one, like, what are you doing in the community, I guess, with your businesses? I guess is what counts the most. Because it's about, anybody can have a roofing business, anybody can have a contracting business, anybody can have any type of business out here. It could be negative. It could be like he a swindler or something like that.
Right.
But if you have something that's helping the community or helping bring jobs to the community, then obviously that's something we would want to hear about, because I know people in Dallas want to hear about that. Because everybody looking for a job, or everybody looking for what's going on, or who can I hire, or who can I work with out here that's legit and not have to worry about being scammed or being treated bad. So
right. Well, see, I pride myself on doing good business. We live pretty loud. We feature on Better Business Bureau with the Dallas Black Chamber of Commerce. We also do a mentorship program during the summer for kids that need to learn a trade or introduce them into something other than, you know, rap, music, or playing ball. Because, you know, not everybody goes to college.
Man, not everybody go to the pros.
So, you know.
And not everybody can rap.
Exactly. Just trying to introduce them into something like that. So that's part of our community piece. It's also part of why we do the podcast too. Just because they need to see the Brysons that, like, I'm a roofer, and you know you have the journalism going on for you, and we're not starving. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Not at all. And I can't rap a lyric, and I can shoot a shot, but I can't fucking drill down the thing like, you know, like I'm Dirk Nowitzki or something like that. So.
Did you play ball or anything while you was in school or no?
Nah, when I was in college, I boxed, kickboxed. So.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You still put the gloves on? Because I see the gloves on your necklace.
Nah, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but I mean, I plan to pick it back up. It's just like riding a bike.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. See, I knew Bryson was dangerous out here. Like,
I mean, I'm more of the self-defense type. I'll tell you, look, I ain't trying to fight, but if I had to, I feel sorry for you. So.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So what's next for you?
Yeah, just keep doing journalism stuff, man. This is my career, so I made that decision a long time ago. I tried to work 9 to 5s. I always got fired. And then I remember like 5-6 years ago, I worked my last job at like some packing company or something like that. And it was like, look, you're moving too slow or something like that. But I knew I didn't want to be there because obviously that's not your passion. So if it's not your passion, you're not gonna put your all into it.
Right.
So as soon as I got in the car, I was like, this is my last job. So this journalism stuff better work, or I'm gonna be homeless, or I'm gonna be in there with my mom. So
when did you realize that journalism was your passion?
Man, I gotta say high school, man, because I fell into journalism because I got kicked out of TA class. And my counselor was like, look, it's either journalism, you got this newspaper class, or you gonna go pick up trash at the end of the day.
Oh shit.
And I was like, well, we gonna see what journalism is. And I was always drawing in school, so I always had creativity. And then I just applied it to journalism, and then the lady was like, yo, this is dope, like my first story or whatever. And then I was writing hip-hop reviews on blogs when I got to college, and then I started my own magazine back home. Oh, nice. And I thought it sucked, and everybody thought it was great, so I knew I had something going on, so I just stuck with it, and then turned from blogging to actually writing for actual outlets. And ever since then, I've been going up ever since.
So what inspires you to write how you write?
Man, the music, just today's music, or just my love for hip hop is what keeps me going. And my love for sports, for boxing and stuff. So that's what kept me wanting to do it. Kept my passion. That's what keeps me like wanting to keep doing it. Like keep doing it. And everybody tells me I'm good at it. So I was like, man, you could do it for journalism. You could do it until the day you die. So it don't take nothing but your brain power, willpower, and whatever comes to mind when you write.
Man, how do you keep from writing, man, this shit's trash, whenever you're writing a write-up on like an artist project? It's like, cause like for me, I know like when I hear something, like I'm like, yo, I'm not rocking with this shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, how do you go about like?
So like in journalism, especially in college, they teach you like to be unbiased. So like even if you don't like something, just make it to where it has a legitimate reason on why it's trash. Right. Don't just sit there and say something is trash, because obviously I can tell you probably 90% of the people that do journalism ain't never wrote a rhyme a day in their life or wrote a song or none of that. So how am I gonna tell somebody, hey, your stuff is trash, when I can't do nothing nowhere near what you do? Right. So you
But you have your own opinion.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
you just make it make sense. Like why you give a valid opinion on why it's not that good.
Right.
But don't just sit there and bash it, because then you being biased.
Right.
You be like, I just don't like the person or something like that. But you can make it to where, like, you know, the mixing need work, the engineer needs to work better on your vocals.
So really dissecting the project itself.
Or be like, you said this, but your last rhyme was better last time on the last song when you said this, that, and the third. Something like that. You could just say like you judge an NBA player or something. Like you watching a basketball team, like your favorite basketball team, and they obviously don't do 100% every game. They don't do the best they can do every game. So you be like, okay, well, y'all was trash this week. Y'all had lower points, or y'all didn't have the right defense, right offense on there at this time.
Right.
You know, it's just different.
So it make you kind of really like deep dive into the technicality of each individual project.
Give them a valid reason on why you think of what you think. Like, hey, LeBron James scored 50 points one game. The next game he scored 13 points. Well, last game he scored 30 points. So obviously there's something going on with your game. You must be clocked out or something.
Right.
You thinking about something else. So.
True. So, okay. So now I'm going to the nickname Boom. How you get it?
From me starting a magazine. I started a magazine in college called Kaboom Magazine.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that, I made a logo, everything. I swear I thought that first issue was trash. Like, cause I was an artist at heart, so I knew Photoshop, so I looked at the magazine and I was like, man, it's just words with an image on front of it.
Right.
I could do this. I went, looked at the magazine. I knew how to write, so I just did interviews with people. Luckily for me, my first interview was Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, because it was like Wiz Khalifa when nobody knew who he was.
Right.
So I hit up the label and was like, yo, I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan. I'm a journalist. Can I interview Wiz Khalifa? And they was, yeah, go ahead. He ain't getting interview offers all the time, so I was like, cool. So I did it. Yeah. So I did it. I interviewed him first. I remember that first issue, like, it was like, I interviewed him first, Snow the Product, this other dude, Mickey Avalon, that probably not that many people know about. And then I put it together in a magazine, put like a review section. Like I looked at Rolling Stone, Vibe, Double XL, all that stuff. I put everything that I thought would go in the magazine. Right. And so, like I said, I looked on Photoshop. I had Photoshop. I looked at the magazine. I put it together. Boom, I thought nobody could tell me nothing. As soon as I went and got that first print, I saw the pixelations, everything. I was like, yo, this ain't it. This is trash.
That's crazy.
But I stuck with it. So I stuck with it. Right. So and luckily for me, I was getting financial aid at the time. So, you know, in college, you getting hella financial aid money. Right. So I took all my financial aid money and put it down on making as many copies as I could of the magazine, and took it around town and just gave it out, put it in people's stores and everything. I'm thinking this is gonna be trash. I was like, people gonna talk about me and everything. Everybody was like, yo, this is dope. Like, I was like, for real? So came out with the second issue. Second issue was Tiger. It was before Tiger was even Tiger. So I got him on the cover. Did everything like that. Did the interview with him and everything. This was like Tiger when he had lime in the coconut. So it was that Tiger. So I did that. People was like, oh, this is dope. And I kept doing it. I kept going. Kept putting out issues as long as I was getting financial aid, I would just keep putting it into the magazine. Nice. So ran out of financial aid. Graduated, ran out of financial aid, and people wasn't doing it. I didn't even learn about advertisement until like after the fact. And I had to transfer it to doing a website. I was like, look, the print ain't working, so now I got to do a website or something. So I just started a website and went from there. Nice. And then I started focusing on, I was like, man, I ain't gonna get nowhere having my own website. It's not gonna give me the credibility I want to get as a journalist. So I started hitting up blogs and media companies and newspapers, and they gave me a shot.
That's what's up, man. So you already had like a product, you already went out there, did your thing, and then like you reinvested in your craft already. Like, how long did that take you?
I think probably like 6-7 years after that. But the reason where I got the name Boom from is because everybody was like, yo, you can boom. So, and went from there, and then we just shortened it. And my homeboys just gave me the name, and they just stuck with it. And
That's
we just went around town. It was Boom after that.
See, hey, y'all didn't think we were going to get a superhero origin story. We got one. So, I appreciate that, man. That's an amazing journey.
Facts, yeah.
You know, because a lot of people think like your success is overnight, and it's like you had a whole 6-7 year process that you just stuck with and reinvested in.
Nah, man, I didn't. One thing I was never gonna quit. So I was like, and then journalism what took me out of boxing. I was like, you know what? Like, this journalism is taking off. I'm gonna just focus on that because I couldn't find the right coach at the time either. Like I was doing matches and all that, but I would always have to like find somebody like a coach or some random person to come with me to do the matches. Or so, and like the gym that I was training out of, they had other fighters they were more focused on.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this journalism is taking off, man. I'm gonna just do that.
This is where I need to be.
And it was paying. I was like, I got my first journalism check. I was like, oh, okay, it worked out.
Yeah.
It was $50, but it was something
I got
to me.
paid for it. Yeah. So, and that's what a lot of people, like a lot of artists are trying to do is like, they're trying to perfect their craft to where, you know, I get paid for it. And they don't understand, like, yeah, if you got paid like $5, $10 for it, somebody just paid you for your artwork.
Man, like, I was just happy getting placement. I was just happy seeing my name in the byline. I was like, look, my name right here.
Yeah.
So that was like $1 million to me.
Hey, man, that's love right there. That's love. So how do we get a hold of you?
Social media, man. Like everybody else, man. You know, you can find me on Bryson Boom Paul on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I don't have TikTok because I'm too old. I'm not on there dancing like everybody else. I'm not thirsty for attention like that. So
Right.
Cool. So, but yeah, like I said,
hey, no disrespect to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of TikTok influencers in the building or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, but you know, it's not Bryson's, you know, lane. That's just what it is. But
man, I'm definitely focused on making more articles or pieces of work that's gonna last a lot longer than social media.
Already, man. Best of luck to you.
Man, best of luck to you too, man. Shit, we got us. Bryson's got to stick together.
Facts. See, I want to interview him all night, man. Me, Bryson, talking to Bryson, that's gold right there. Remember, storms don't last, but your home should. Peace. 2 things.
I ain't never thought somebody was there. Nobody ever called me before anyway. I usually get text. I got a whole text.